Now you can stay if you want, but viewer discretion is advised. Y'all over here participating in ritualistic, satanic, sexualized traditions and don't even know it. And yes, I was that kid crying on Santa's lap. Because why does this man know when I'm sleeping and know when I'm awake? Basically omnipresent. I'm in the shower thinking, he gonna know if I don't scrub him between my pinky toe enough. And that's kind of weird to me. Y'all do know in the 1800s Christmas was forbidden, deemed sacrilege, and the original version was even banned in ancient Rome. I'ma let Huey explain.
The truth is, Christmas evolved from the Roman holiday Saturnalia, a winter festival where men gave gifts to each other. They also would get drunk, have sex with each other, and beat their wives. People would act so crazy on Christmas, the holiday was outlawed by the Protestant church until the 1800s.
Oh, that's not the darkest parts of the origins of it. Let's keep going. Yeah, Christmas was forbidden, deemed sacrilege. Let's ask Jehovah's Witnesses why they don't celebrate it. These festivals are massively contaminated by pagan customs, so we know that it's originated from a pagan holiday, right? During the winter solstice, December 25th, there were worshippers of a pagan god named Molech, and babies were offered as sacrifices. The statue was made of brass, and burning fire would be in it, and the babies would sit in the hot brass arms of Molech, while the child is arsoned to death. They would beat drums to cover up the screams. And while this was happening, the parents would have a list of wishes that they wanted for the year. So that whole thing of sitting your kids on Santa's lap and taking pictures with them while they're crying, remember where that came from. Now let's talk about Santa Claus. Old Saint Nick. Old Nick means the devil, Satan. Before Christmas was actually created by Clark Clement Moore, prior to 1823, Santa Claus Christmas didn't really exist like that. He was more demonic. Oh yeah, and that ho 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 laugh came from a half man, half stag, with horns and stuff, called Robin Goodfellow. Robin in medieval terms also means devil. He would take kids away. That whole goat situation with children and the feet. Not to mention that people are engaging in spending all of this fake printed money and don't take the credit for it, knowing what this government is doing to us as citizens. Because it's a jolly time, we forget about the bad conditions of this country. The fake news, fake food, paying for water, trafficking, corruption, tyrannized laws, brainwashing of our children being sent to school to learn how to be slaves, tyrannized laws, inflation of even just trying to survive, working jobs that put us on autopilot for 60 years, code switching like we're robots to serve people who spit in people's face and throw food, grown adults who misdirect their dramatic emotions to teenagers over straws and barbecue sauce. So I get why y'all trying to celebrate these pagan holidays to take the pain away from these messed up conditions of this vibratory rate of consciousness that is affecting our conditions. I'ma go more in detail on my YouTube.